morning, good people, and happy Friday. It's Friday, July 31st, and you already know what time it is. Welcome to Earth is Ghetto, and I'm your host, Love. We made it to the end of another week, and that's something to celebrate. Whether you've been winning, surviving, or just trying to keep your head above water, give yourself some credit. You made it to Friday. As always, we've got plenty to get into today. We'll break down the biggest headlines making news, catch up on what's happening in entertainment and pop culture, talk about the stories everybody's buzzing about, and of course, we'll wrap things up with a little inspiration to carry you into the weekend. And you already know we can't do this without the incredible Ashley on vocals, bringing that signature flavor to the show. So grab your coffee, finish getting ready for work, or kick your feet up if you're already off, and let's laugh a little, learn a little, and make the most of this Friday. This is Earth is Ghetto. Let's get into it. Have an amazing show, love, and enjoy your Friday. Memsite.
What up, y'all? Happy Friday. I had to make sure I was recording because that's the kind of day I'm having. I'm tired. Coming back from being on vacation, I was telling my husband, like, I don't know if I should have took that much time off because now I'm like, getting my brain wrapped back around life and how busy my life was. Like at first I was just going through the motions, doing everything, but getting back into the groove of everything I do on a daily is kind of insane. Or maybe I'm just feeling my age, or maybe it's this heat, or I don't know. But one thing I know, I'm happy it's Friday and I made it through. They made me do work this week at work, which is not cool. Like, life is life, man. Like, what's up with that? And I got freaking appointments and this and that, and just things is it ain't cool all the time. But I digress. Yeah, I didn't do nothing today. I mean, I did everything today, but nothing worth talking about. Went to the gym, had Chipotle today, which I haven't ate that in a long time. My appetite has not been what it used to be either. I think this explosive diarrhea was getting to me mentally and scared to eat most things, and I don't know, my appetite just hasn't been, and it could be the heat too. I don't know, I'm just not my normal functioning self, but I'm getting better. That is true. I'm getting my energy back, getting back in the zone of doing all this work that I do, and yeah, until I go on another vacation, I guess. Should I? It's too hard to snap back. Let's get into this news. Mercedes is recalling over 310,000 vehicles over door lock issues. Yeah, that could cause vehicles to roll away. This surveillance video shows a man trying to kidnap a child at a gas station near Atlanta, with the mother using a gas pump to hold him off. Authorities said the video is now part of a police investigation. What was that about? He didn't have no shirt on or nothing. That's kind of crazy. Let's see what else we got. U.S. government has announced they have banned future Roombas and other advanced robot vacuums from being sold in the country. The White House just released the truth about COVID. I have no comment on this. Like, my life is too busy to care about this right now. I can't. A woman at a KFC drive-thru, frustrated about the delay, pulls out an AR-15 style rifle and aims it at an employee. Dang. She needed that chicken that bad. A heat dome is about to bake the West with the summer's hottest temperatures so far. This guy is on vacation. I should have did more of this, because this guy, he's probably some corporate such and such, and he's just kicking it right now. Look at this dude. Owen Anderson is 37, arrested on kidnapping and assault charges after a girl was taken outside of a Chicago movie theater in 2022 at the age of 15. She's found alive after 4 years. He just looked crazy. That poor girl. She didn't know no better. I guess he groomed her online or something and got an Uber and took her all the way from, I think she was from Milwaukee to Wisconsin or to Chicago, and then took her to Virginia for 4 years and like abused her allegedly. And yeah, Jeremy Shockey, I guess he's in the NFL, but this guy's interview with Shannon was unhinged. He said that he got a vasectomy at 21, the year he got drafted, so a girlfriend couldn't derail his NFL career. This guy, he was saying a bunch of crazy stuff. Robert F. Kennedy says that we could afford more groceries if we started eating liver instead of beef. You eat liver. I want my beef. Streets is saying Riri back no, this is 2025. Okay. Should have known, because I know Riri ain't got another baby. I mean, I could see it. She got the money for it. A hiker climbing Montana's highest peak slipped and impaled himself on his trekking pole as he fell, then hiked 6 miles off the mountain along with 2 friends to get help. A South Florida dog owner says he took his young Cane Corso in for surgery on his right shoulder, only to discover afterward that the mobile veterinarian surgeon had operated on the left one instead. Poor guy. NFL legend Brett Favre says he was taking 15 Vicodin pills at once and almost climbed into a toilet to get them back. He opened up about the darkest period of his addiction. This Lionel, he got curly hair. A Russian ballistic missile and drone barrage across Ukraine overnight into Thursday unalived 8 civilians, including children, and wounded a dozen others. The fastest growing Ebola outbreak in history has unalived more than 1,500 people in eastern Congo. Porn star Emily Ellis is slowly recovering after catastrophic brain damage. I think she was suing somebody. I don't know if she got it like doing her job or what, but I don't know. Hundreds of migrants crossed Spain's North African enclave of Ceuta after swimming from nearby Morocco. I know I said that wrong. I've never said this word before. Ceuta, Spain, Ceuta, Spain. I don't know, but they there. Knots Landing star Donna Mills joins OnlyFans at 85. Donna, that lace front look good, girl. Ahman Green, a 4-time Pro Bowl running back and Green Bay Packers career rushing leader, says he learned last year that he has early onset Parkinson's disease. Man, that football be tearing them up. The U.S. government map of Africa mislabeled every country during a State Department presentation at a global conference. AI? They didn't use AI to help them? This is why I never will do these kind of dinners with water and stuff. Like, why? I don't want my feet wet while I'm eating. Like, I never thought this was cute at all. I don't even want to eat on the beach. Like, I like to be clean when I eat. I just can't. The father of a Georgia teenager who carried out a mass pew-pewing at his high school is set to be sentenced on more than 24 charges. He actually did get sentenced to 15 years because he gave his son weapons knowing that the guy was not all there. I think they should start doing this with more parents. Like, if you know your kid is not capable of handling firearms, you should not be giving it to him. Le'Veon Bell is out of jail. I don't even remember what he went for. Malcolm Jamal Warner left his wife nothing. His widow is suing her late husband's mother for $1.2 million after claiming he breached their prenup. His widow claims Malcolm never fulfilled key promises in their prenup, including $1 million life insurance policies naming her as a sole beneficiary, $5,000 a month as her salary, $16,000 every year on their anniversary, funding her retirement account, maintaining a college fund for their child. The host defends her decision to sue. If things you promised me are documented on paper, I don't think it's wrong. I mean, it's really crazy that she's having to sue. I mean, the whole thing is messed up, and I would think his mom would definitely want to take care of his daughter, but the whole thing is just something you don't even have to deal with or worry about, especially when you're grieving. Like, it's insane to even have to deal with that. Antonio Brown was on TikTok. I saw this TikTok. He was going off on Ryan Clark and Cam Newton. Antonio is not well, first of all. But, yeah. He was acting so weird. Ben Affleck wins $1 million prize on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire 1 year after Matt Damon did the same. Cuba Gooding Jr.'s son, Mason, says his famous dad speed parented him. He'd be gone for so long. Sorry, Mason. The other little boy looked just like him. Jamie Foxx's pregnant girlfriend, Alice Huckstep, puts baby bump on display during a rare date night. Jamie's clone is having a baby, y'all. Lioness Season 3 premieres with Nicole Kidman, Zoe Saldana, and Jill Wagner. Amy Winehouse's father, Mitch, is ordered to pay nearly $2.7 million to his late daughter's friends after accusing them of auctioning off her items. A heavily intoxicated cruise passenger arrested on allegations of hitting kids while they played a game of tag in the hallway. I'm kind of not mad at him, but, you know, you on a cruise with kids. That'd probably be the only way I'd take a cruise if there was no kids, because you know them kids is doing the most on them cruises. I think I'd even just want an old people cruise. I wouldn't even want 20-year-olds on my cruise. Let's see what Tickety Talk got going on. I still aim to be this bored to where I can do some knee ballet.
I've been holding back, but I'ma let it go like a slingshot. Something sweet on your finger like a ring pop. I put a piece of chicken on a red light. This is where the wings stop. Ooh!
When I rap, I make sure I stand close. We on a road trip. We all in the van though. I'm an artist painting this picture. Let's see how far this band go.
You just copying me. Let me show you how it's done. Here's a demonstration. When I pull up to the party, I raise the roof. That's a renovation. Oh! I wanted you here. I'm glad you came. I'll throw a punch and pass the pain. I run to the bags like baggage claim.
Grandma, I don't care if you won the first 7. I'm gonna get the next 8. I gotta come with heat, so I'ma prep great. If I tell you bring me food, it better be the best plate. You know I played chess in Australia? Go ahead and check, mate.
I've been holding.
Grandma ate him up. No cap.
They should have stopped right here because I know this going in the trash can. Y'all, there has only been one cookie from Crumble Cookie that I've ever liked. And that's Money Bun first. Her, y'all get it first. Then we're going with the Hershey's. It's so hard and cold. What is that sugar on there? Look at this. Oh my God, this is so chaotic. And what Diary be saying? Pepper ski. Oh my God, her. What?
Crumble. It's been over, I don't even, definitely over a year, but I think I tried crumble once. It is just nasty. It don't even look good at all. Like, ugh. Tastes like Pepto-Bismol or something on a cookie. It's nasty.
As you age, your penis shrinks. I'm Dr. Josh, your favorite gay urologist and sexual health expert. This shrinkage can be up to an inch and happens because of reduced blood flow, lower testosterone levels, or buildup of scar tissue. Did you know this? As you age, your penis shrinks. I'm Dr.
Shrinking boys.
So it's like a modern day roller derby, twister, break dancing, and push-ups. And everything is very beige. And if you want to know her leggings, it's the brand that hasn't invited us on a certain yacht.
Listen, this duo, mother and son, it was meant to be. They're both entertaining people. I can't.
You okay?
No, I'm not.
He not giving you a baby?
No. And she's more attached to me than him. I'll tell you this. I have not once fucking cheated. I do not talk to the neighbors. I barely know you.
He's jealous. He's following you. Is your pussy good?
No. I haven't fucked him in months. Because I'm tired of this shit saying I'm cheating. I'm gone for good. See you in court over Bella.
Well, that's how you always are. You don't give a fuck about your kid. You give a fuck about dick.
What is happening?
Wait, because I want to see what I look like driving. Like you're my passenger. I just saw my arms jiggle. Get out. Get out of the car. Please, get out. Get.
I went through a revolving door. I thought, hey, it's the way out. I have to leave. It's the way I came in. There's not another option somehow. And then I got in the revolving door, and as soon as I got in, I felt something. Almost immediately, I got in and I felt something, and it was slower to push, and so I didn't know what was going on. And then I turned around, and a man got in my slice with me. This grown man went ahead and was like, and now he in there with me. Oh, it was upsetting. I was over here because now I can't even move like I want to because my legs are bumping into his legs. This was some sort of assault because do you know what I mean? Like front thighs shouldn't be touching back thighs like that unless we know each other. This is crazy because now I can't even move like I want to because then it's backing up against him. He rubbing up against me. This was very upsetting. And then we stopped. Then I can't even go any further. Like we fully stopped. And he's like, go. You're not gonna hop in my slice and rush me. I'm also trying to go. I wanna go. You have no idea how little I wanna be here right now. Ooh, I wanna go so bad. You're not supposed to be in here with me. You should be in, you had a whole 3 other slices to get in and you chose my slice. And so now we can't go at all, and I'm pushing. And then he over here tried to help me push. Don't reach over me, sir. And we're pushing and we can't go, and then we hear, and it's because we enclosed somebody in the revolving door because someone else with no sense of timing or distance management tried to jump in the revolving door and got chopped in the middle. They standing right in the middle of the revolving door. Got them over here like this. And every time we were pushing, we were closing them in it again.
That's too much going on.
Wait, man. I was supposed to.
Where did they get this bear from, man?
Hi friends, it's Monday, June 1st, so we are going to get what for dinner? Pizza Hut! Let's go get our pizza. Hi, it's for Rebecca.
I'm not with this lady. I don't know why I saved two of her videos. One was already enough.
I wake up tomorrow, I'm a woman. Here's what I do. First off, we buy a gun and pepper spray. We are in danger now. We keep that shit on us at all times. Next, I get pregnant with a Christian baby, immediately aborted. I'm now charged up, I'm at my most powerful. Next, we're going shopping. So exciting, oh my god, so many options. I buy a lot of things, including a cute outfit for tonight. On the way out of the mall, a man gets a little handsy with me. I shoot him with my gun, and then I go home. Take a nice bubble bath. I play with my choo-choo a little bit, and I throw on one of the dresses that I bought at the store. Very cute, it's very slutty. My snoo-snoo's hanging out a little bit. My chi-chis are pushed up and looking great. We go to church. I sit in the front row. Everyone's looking at me. Done with church, and now we're going to get a cocktail. On my way to the cocktail bar, another man gets handsy with me. I shoot him. At the cocktail bar, we order a dry martini with extra olives. The hottest man I've ever seen buys me a drink. I sleep with him and then ghost him the next day.
Not entirely sure if this is healthy or not, but I do always have to have one vacation lined up at all times in order for me to be happy. In order for me to be a functioning human being that has motivation, I always have to have one vacation lined up. I always have to have something to look forward to. Not entirely sure.
Gotta have something to work for. Somebody said 1 concert, 2 vacations, 3 package incoming.
夜莺一阳之味道，仔细东来。
He should have came in again.
Hey, remember that time your brother died? That is wild that he happened. Why he died like that? He wasn't even doing nothing. And he died? That is so crazy. Oh, don't go to sleep. I'll remind you in your dreams. Been about 18 months since your brother died, ain't it? Damn, time flies when your brother died. It's about to be 2 years. Remember your birthday coming up, and he can't wish it to you. Oh, my God. Wait. You used to be in elevators with your brother. But then he died, so you can't ride with him no more. I used to be going from floor to floor to floor to floor. Yeah, let me get chicken minis and an orange juice. Your brother loved chicken minis. Remember y'all used to get him? He'd be like, you want a chicken mini, man? And then he died. One time your brother died. Remember that? Come on, 2 times. Well, he didn't die 2 times, but come on, don't give up. He'll be proud of you.
I'm telling you, they is. For real,
You should send that video to your brother. He would like it. What? Oh, my bad. Dang, you can't send him that video. Why you can't send him that video? Because he died. He would have thought it was funny. You know, your brother taught you how to shave, remember? And you was a man. He was with the grain. Take your time. But he can't teach you nothing else because he died. That is wow. What a good brother he had. My bad. It's okay, man. Finish up. This was the last time he was alive.
This video, like, and it's only been like not even 3 months for me, and it's just like the fact that it's 2 years for him. And one thing about grief, man, especially the ones that really hit close to home, like every day you're reminded, and it's insane. I know my sister, her name starts with the letter A, and like my phone always likes to like butt dial her or text her, and I did that the other day, and it was just like, it's just constant reminders. And you know, you gotta, it's just a wave of emotions all the time. I definitely know that's probably why I'm just tired too, because it's just like I took a break away from distracting my mind with work, took a break from that, got back into work, but now my brain is not aligned and locked back in. So yeah, grief sucks.
Hey, you telling me you're falling out of love with me? Hope you can find someone to love you better than I did. Hey, you telling
I mean, and Joe Jackson's still alive.
Prayer can change the brain. I mean, we talked about meditation changing the brain, and Dr. Newberg again studied Tibetan monks while they meditated and Franciscan nuns while they prayed, and they found very similar changes.
Strengthens the prefrontal cortex, reduces stress and anxiety, increases dopamine, changes brain connectivity, thickens the cortex, promotes neuroplasticity.
Prayer can change the brain. I mean,
Prayer changes things. Lord knows we need it. Listen, y'all, it is Friday. My brain is decompressing, de-stressing. I pray y'all have a really blessed weekend. I'm going to attempt to relax, relate, and release. And yeah, inspiration's on the way. Y'all stay blessed.
I'm falling, so I'm taking my time on my right.
I could really preach that right there. Bless the Lord, Michael. Oh, my soul. But here's the part that we skip over. And forget not. I need you to underline that in your notes. This is the only part I'm going to get to today. Forget not. We're going to shout next week. We're only going to sit on this one line right here. He says, bless the Lord, oh my soul. This is the and forget not. He is not saying, Lord, give me something to praise you for. He's saying, soul, don't act like God did not do enough already. All right, y'all being deep. Y'all being deep. We was emotional last week. Let's just have church today, okay? Look at what he said. Put it on the screen. Bless the Lord, oh my soul. Now you missed that. Who's talking? David. Who is David talking to? Himself. He's talking to the him within him. What is the soul, the mind, the spirit, the heart? He said, okay, I can feel depression, Michael. I can feel anxiety, Michael. I can feel me getting low. So he said, I'm going to have a conversation with myself. Because some of us have matured to a place that I ain't got time to wait on you to encourage me. David is also the one who said, if you don't do it, I'll learn how to encourage. So he says, bless the Lord, my soul. Oh, my soul. I ain't preaching to everybody. I'm only preaching to 3 of y'all. And I come to make an announcement that my frustration with the church is that y'all act like God ain't been good. I'm going to preach to 3 of y'all. David is telling his soul, don't act like God ain't been good to you. And 5 of y'all sitting in here, I can feel you on the verge of a pity party. It's Thanksgiving, you single, you trying to figure out where you gonna eat. It's getting cold, you ready to cuddle. It's Christmas, you trying to figure out how you gonna pay for stuff. Now at the end of the year, you sitting there like, this ain't been the year that I thought I was gonna have. And it seemed like it's all, shut up! Don't act like God ain't kept you all this time. And I know you got 3 degrees and you want to take notes. I took notes last Sunday. Every now and again, I got to command my spirit to bless the Lord. I wish I had 500 people who would just give God an already praise. I'm praising him because he's already good. I'm praising him because he's already kind. I'm praising him because he already opened doors. I'm praising him because he's already kept my mind. Don't act like God ain't. Look. He says, bless the Lord, oh my soul. All right, I can't say this at no other service, Joe. So I said at this one, they too young at the other service. They may not know this. They rap crazy, okay? The new school rap, I like the way it feel. I just don't know what they say. It's just too fast. But it feel good. It's a vibe. I just don't know what they're saying. Old school rap, you knew what they were saying. They would say, don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose. Then he was psycho. See, you knew what he was talking about. See, LL Cool J, to me, rapped Psalms 103. The LL Cool J, after he had been gone for a while, and people were saying he wasn't who he was, he said, y'all must have forgot. Y'all don't hear what I'm talking about. And 3 of y'all gonna leave here today with a new pep in your step because you're gonna have a conversation, Michael, with yourself. That's why y'all be trying to figure out, why do he be saying his own name when he be preaching? Somebody stopped me in the last city. Why you be saying your name like that? I said, because I was in a pandemic and I didn't have a church. And I was so programmed to hear somebody say, preach, preacher. And for the first time in my life, could nobody encourage me. So I decided I would just encourage Michael. Every now and then you got to shout your own name out and be like, Lisa, bless the Lord. Oh my. Put this in your notes and forget. It's on the screen. It's on the screen. And forget not. If gratitude is recognition, can you put this in your notes? The enemy's job is simple. If I cannot stop God from blessing them, I will blind them so they never see it. It's very simple. If gratitude is recognition, it's not reaction. That's what I'm trying to get you to realize. If you waiting to give God gratitude, then you're going to be waiting a long time. Gratitude is not reaction. It is recognition. In other words, what I'm telling you, baby girl, is it's some good stuff around you. You just can't see it. If I cannot stop God from blessing them, I will blind them so they never see it. The enemy can't stop God from blessing you. What does he do, Pastor Mike? Is on the screen. So he attacks your memory, your focus, and your perspective to keep you from seeing, Michael, what God already did. We having church today. We having church today. The enemy can't stop God from blessing you. So he attacks your memory, your focus, and your perspective to keep you from seeing what God already did. So what does he do, PMJ? I may not get past this part today. We'll finish it this week. He attacks your memory. If he can corrupt your memory, he can control your mood. That's good right there. That's good. If he can corrupt your memory, he can control your mood. That's why Psalms 103:2 says, forget not. At the second time he says it, all of his benefits. Why would God keep telling his people to remember and do not forget if there was not a real enemy working to make them forget? Did you catch that? I want to be very clear. The devil is working overtime to get you to forget how good God has been to you. That's why your painful memories are more vivid than your good ones. That's why you remember the mean coworkers more than you remember the joy of getting a job. That's why you remember the stress of the relationship more than the bliss of the relationship. Why is that, PMJ? Because he attacks your memory. Number one, he attacks your memory through busyness. He attacks your memory through busyness. This is good. You live so fast that you never pause to process. Let's make these screens a lot bigger for the next service team, okay? So he attacks your memory through busyness. So what does that mean, PMJ? Put it on the screen. You live so fast that you never pause to process. You live so fast that you never pause to process. So what does that mean, Pastor Mike? You rush from one answered prayer to the next. I didn't do that right. I want to say that better for your notes. You rush from one answered prayer to the next problem. You don't pause to process what God has done. So God opens a door for you, and then you're on to the next situation you need him to fix, instead of stopping to realize how he just fixed what you was just stressing over. Are you hearing me today? This is really good. So hear me when I say this. Here it is. You move from one breakthrough to the next battle. So your life is blessed, but your mind is blank. A powerful biblical picture of living so fast you never pause to process is Martha in Luke 10, 38 through 42. It's on the screen. But the Lord answered and said to her, Martha, Martha, you are worried and bothered about so many things. Look at verse 42. But only one thing is necessary. For Mary has chosen the good part, which shall not be taken away from her. Martha loved Jesus, but she was moving too fast to notice him. She wasn't in sin. She wasn't in rebellion. She was just busy. She was doing a good thing, but going at such a pace that she missed the God moment. Did you hear what I just said? She's doing a good thing, but she's moving at such a pace that she misses the God moment. Jesus never said her serving was wrong. He was checking her speed. Jesus never said her serving was wrong. He was checking her speed. I'm going to say this, and three of y'all going to receive it if you hear me in the spirit. Your problem ain't what you're doing. It's how fast you're moving. I don't think you heard what I just said. Your problem isn't what you're doing. It's how fast you're moving. See, Martha represents people who, put this in your notes, pour out so much. Pour out so much that they never get poured into. Let's put all of those on a separate slide next service, okay? So Martha represents people who pour out so much that they never get poured into. That can preach the three of y'all. My sermon almost over. I got baptism today. I can't preach the whole sermon because the two other services won't get it, so I got to keep everybody on the same curriculum schedule, okay? So Martha represents people who pour out so much, but they never get poured into. I used to feel like it was a badge of honor that I did all of the pouring, until I realized I was empty. I'm gonna say this again. I'm gonna say this again. Whoever went and bought some juice from the stove and the juice hit? Anybody? I'm talking about the juice hit. All right, the juice hit. All right, I'm gonna take y'all way back, okay? Now, all right, the juice ain't hit if you had to screw the top off. I'm talking about that juice where you had to open it like a milk carton. The millennials don't know what I'm talking about. Who know what I'm talking about? You open it like a milk carton, then you make that little triangle, then you went like this, and then you had to close that thing back, and the red juice bead, you can kind of see it all over the little white carton thing, and you put that thing back in the refrigerator. See, I ain't talking about y'all new school juice. See, because y'all new school juice come in clear bottles. All right, no, see, there are two types of people. Some of y'all are clear bottle people. Some of y'all are old carton people. See, the clear bottle people, everybody around you can tell you're running low because you tell them and show them everything. Some of us are so guarded that people don't know we empty till they try to come get something else from us. And what do people do with empty cartons? They throw them away. So you end up frustrated because you're like, I poured myself out for you. And now that I ain't got nothing else to get you, you just gonna discard me when God has said, I am sending people who can replenish your spirit. Am I preaching to anybody? Martha represents people who pour out so much that they never get poured into. Next slide, okay? Watch this. Martha represents people who carry responsibilities without giving themselves recovery. Martha represents people, thank y'all so much, who carry responsibilities without giving themselves recovery. I'm gonna say this. I wish I had time to unpack all this, okay? I am so proud of you for how much you carry. But the question now has to be asked, when are you gonna recover? I thought Mason tore his knee up this time last year in February. We thought he tore his knee up. We had a 7-on-7 camp, and he's running, and every parent know their child. You've seen your child play enough that he was running, boom, he missed the ball. All of a sudden he went, and I never forget, he just did this. All he did was this right here. I saw him lip a little bit. I kept seeing him shake. I said, hey, I yelled on him, hey, come here. I said, come here. Like, what's wrong? No, he tried to wave me out. I'm like, no, come here. I said, what's wrong? He's like, nothing, just feel a little weird. I said, look me in my eyes. We're not gonna play this game. Don't lie to me. I'm the only person in the world gonna protect you. Are you hurt? He's like, something don't feel right. I said, go sit down. Boom. All right, boom. So then we leave, and I can see the eyes watering. All right? I done been through this so much. I just asked him one question. Did you hear pop? I didn't hear pop, Dad. I said, did you hear pop? No. Okay, boom. All right, let's go home. It's hurting. We icing it. We giving them pain medicine. It never swells. That's a good sign. I'm like, okay, boom. I called Dr. AJ. I said, we need to come see you ASAP, man. Something going on. It's my baby. But when we get there, Mason had something called runner's knee. Okay, Pastor Mike, what's runner's knee? He had been playing, he would train 3 days a week, practice 3 days a week. Then when we get to the tournament, he's doing offense, defense, nonstop. He had worked that knee so much, it was just extremely sore. He said, does he recover? I said, when we come home, he rests. He said, no. He said, I want you to buy this right here, put his legs in this after every practice. He needs to recover. Do he do ice baths? He said, you do know LeBron spent $1 million a year on recovery. And it made me think about the same way he was overworking his knee. Are you overworking your peace? Are you overworking your patience? You are now having to use your gifts in stuff that you shouldn't have even been in. So by the time a real battle show up, you ain't even got enough energy to do what God called you because you're doing what you want to. I don't think you heard what I just said. You don't have enough energy to do what God told you because you're always busy doing what you want to. Y'all didn't hear what I said? You so busy doing what you want to that by the time it's time to do what God called you, you feel like you ain't got no more want to. So you spend all your energy in conversations you shouldn't be in. You spend all your energy running to the aid of people who are going to be in the same place next year. You spend all your energy prophesying to people who won't even receive the gift. You spend all your energy interceding for people who can actually pray for themselves. So when now God calls you into ministry, you ain't got nothing left because you've been busy. Martha represents people who work for God without sitting with God. Martha represents people who stay busy, listen to me, so they don't have to feel what's going on the inside. Sometimes staying in motion becomes a coping mechanism. This is good. This is really good. Let's define coping mechanism, then I'm gonna give you my definition. The definition of coping mechanism is the habits, behaviors, or thought patterns we use to deal with stress, pain, disappointment, or pressure.